Godfrey, otherwise known as Godfrey C Danchima Jr., is an absolute fucking moron. This guy constantly opens his mouth to speak on shit he has no idea anything about.
England, they got these big immigrant protests. Basically, they want brown people out of England. First of all, immigrants ain't going nowhere. Brown people helped you win the war. Yeah, you got a lot of Indians that helped you win your wars. And, Jamaicans, Caribbeans, Africans, all helped build England, man. And another thing is, anthropologically, they discovered that the oldest fossil, the oldest bones in England was a black dude. So, if anything, it's you motherfuckers that need to leave England. If you're talking about natives, because thousands of years ago, there was a brown motherfucker. You can look it up.
Indian contributions to the British military are absolutely negligible. Non-whites did not help build England or Scotland or Wales or Cornwall, etc., etc. The British Isles were built by the native British population. The UK itself was 90+% white up until the late 1990s. Even today, it's still overwhelmingly of their native white population, and it should remain that way. This fucking retard just made a video shitting on the native population of the UK just because he's mad that they don't want his kind of people there, aka non-white, non-natives. They did not discover that the oldest fossil was a black dude. Neither Cheddar Man nor his population are racially black and are literally a direct ancestral population of modern Europeans, the very people you said who actually need to leave. Race is not based on skin color, it is based on genetic clustering. If race was based on skin color, East Asians would be white people and Australo-Melanesians and Dravidians would be racially black people. They are not. That is ridiculous. All non-Africans have over 70,000 years of genetic divergence from Africans. But the number is actually even higher because that's just from Africans generally, from any given African population, because the OOA event happened 70,000 years ago. In reality, Paleo-Northeast Africans are ancestral to the OOA population and the modern Northeast African population. Paleo-Northeast Africans branched off of all other Africans 130,000 years ago. Attempting to say that sub-Saharan Africans, aka black people, are somehow the same race as any given dark-skinned population, especially non-African dark-skinned populations, is absolutely hilarious and laughable. This nigga had the audacity to say anthropologically. You don't know shit about anthropology. Black people are not native to Europe, let alone the British Isles. Cheddar Man is not black, has never been racially black, and him and his population are ancestral only to Europeans, white people, which is a well-known fact. WHGs as a population and BHGs individually neither have any direct ancestry in modern sub-Saharan Africans. They are not descended from sub-Saharan Africans, and they are not ancestral to sub-Saharan Africans. The English, Welsh, Scottish, Cornish, Manx, and Irish are all ancestrally native to the British Isles. None of them need to leave, or have to leave. That land belongs to those ethnogenetical groups and their diaspora. Europe belongs to Europeans and their diaspora, because they are native to Europe.
And then look up how old Europeans are. Let's do that. This is Google. Google wasn't made by a black person, so no one can say shit to us. So,
Africans are around 7 million years old.
how old are Europeans? We're 7 million years old. All right? Happy birthday, African. I don't know what day it was on, but how old are Europeans?
The genetic lineage of Europe mysteriously transformed about 4,500 years ago.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Africans, let alone sub-Saharan Africans, are not 7 million years old. Human beings are only 2 million years old, or 2.3 million, roughly. The genus Homo beginning with Homo habilis. I don't really know why Google would have given this answer. I really wonder what the input was, but no human population is 7 million years old. We was Sahelanthropus and shit. Don't get me wrong, Sahelanthropus as a taxon broadly is probably ultimately ancestral to Homo through other individual taxons, but this population of literally non-humans was not racially black 7 million years ago. Also, again, I'm really wondering what the input was for Google to give the response of 7 million years. Human beings, and ultimately their evolutionary ancestral species, have been in Africa for far longer than 7 million years. I just really wonder why that was the numeric ceiling for that answer. The black race, or sub-Saharan African genetic cluster, developed during the Holocene around 10,000 to 5,000 years ago, not 7 million years ago. Modern Europeans, just like most other major races, with the exception of Australo-Melanesians and Khoisan/Hadza people, completed their ethnogenesis within the Holocene, around 4,500 to 3,500 years ago, when their WHG, as mentioned earlier, Anatolian Neolithic farmer, and steppe ancestries fully merged into the population structure seen in Europe today. This does not mean the ancestors of Europeans did not exist before this point. This just means the coalescence of the European genetic cluster, or the European racial cluster, just as how the ancestors of sub-Saharan Africans existed in their native range before 10,000 to 5,000 years ago. This is also just the coalescence and formation time of the sub-Saharan African genetic cluster, or black race. You could go on for quite a while about this guy's nonsense. I've already made content on him before. He made some video waffling about black people making all these different inventions, and literally nigh everything he listed was invented by white people. Stop with the wee-wuzzery and stick to comedy.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You the fuck is what's wrong with society, you dumb, ignorant black. This is why black people are last fucking place. Because of dumb, ignorant, retarded, worthless pieces of black